Today's episode comes to you from Keene, New Hampshire, where we meet with Kaisa Gerald of the Green Wagon Farm. Kaisa has been managing the farm since 2013, however, grew up on the farm, so she's been in ag since about the age of 4. Green Wagon is a 20-acre vegetable farm in the Zone 5B, with fields in both Surrey and Keene. They sell most of their produce out of their farm stand, with some sales going to a local food co-op. Kaisa, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So today we wanted to talk about what you call a scooter seat. Tell me a little bit about it. What is the scooter seat to you?
The scooter seat is my own name for this particular tool. I'm not sure if that's what Agri Supply calls it. That's where we purchased it from. But essentially, it looks like a metal tractor seat, and it's on four wheels, and it's about maybe 18 inches wide. It's a nice width that you can go in between rows and just kind of scoot along without having to stand up, move, be on your knees. Um, it just really helps with fatigue. And I use it when I'm in the tomato greenhouse in particular. Um, I use it when I'm working with young plants, anything from uh, freshly transplanted tomato plants in the spring to when they're up to about 3.5 feet tall. It's right at that, just crouching level.
Is it have an adjustable seat height or is it fixed?
It's fixed. The seat itself swivels, so you can like spin around in any direction.
Yeah.
My one complaint would be that the wheels don't pivot; they're just fixed and they go in a straight line. It would be nice if they turned. Possibly, I have thought that maybe if you if the swiveling seat and the wheels were connected in some way, that might be helpful. But it still is a very um, comfortable place to work.
That'd be interesting if you could just kind of twist your butt and it
Yes,
steers the cart.
exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be helpful or annoying.
Yeah. And I'm sure it could probably be used in other utilities. I've always used it inside the tomato greenhouse, but I imagine if you were picking, like, say, beans, where that's normally something you're sitting on your hands and knees picking, that sitting on a wheelie scooter seat would be helpful.
It moves a little easier than a milk crate.
Exactly.
How's the metal seat? Is that comfortable or do you find you wish it had a pillow?
I've found it comfortable. I mean, again, it's like an old tractor seat, so it's sort of like contoured. It's shaped so that it's made for, sitting. Uh, but I other than, just uh, there are times where I'm sitting on it and I am a little bit hunched over, depending on the size of the plant that I'm working with. That can get a little tiring, but the seat itself, I've always found pretty comfortable.
I looked it up. It's called the rolling garden seat.
Yeah, there is a little compartment underneath the seat, and I've often just thrown, a paring knife or my water bottle or something in there. It's not a huge space underneath there. I do wish that was a little bit more accessible. Uh, but it serves a purpose.
Oh, you're right. Looking at the description here, it says the rolling garden seat is ideal to use while working in your flower beds, picking beans, or even working on your car. The
Haha.
tractor seat design is ergonomic and the seat will swivel 360 degrees. This garden seat height is adjustable to fit your position of
Oh, it
comfort.
is.
The 10-inch pneumatic tires make rolling easier. Now, I'm sure there might be a couple different models. It looks like here's one actually that okay, so this one I'm looking at is 64.99, but they show another one that's 74.99 with a little handle so you can steer it.
Oh, well, ours must be the other one because I don't have that feature. I also didn't know that the seat was adjustable. Maybe that's the other model, or maybe it's just I've never bothered to change it.
Well, I think I've seen it. It might be like a threaded rod, so it might, adjust up or down an inch or something, but it's
Yeah,
not like a desk chair that goes up or
right.
down fixed.
Just the lumbar support.
Do you think this tool really gives you more savings rather than just a little bit of time scooting along and easing up some back pain?
Time savings, possibly. It is really nice to not have to go from standing to sitting, from standing to sitting. And, again, like you get to just scoot along. I quite often work backwards, so I can just push with my feet, and I just go from plant to plant. So it's pretty slick, but mainly fatigue.
Is there anything about this scooter seat that we didn't bring up yet?
I don't think so. It's
All right.
pretty basic tool.
If others want to follow up with you or see what you're up to, how can they do that?
Mainly Facebook and Instagram. I use it just about every day for the farm, and I try and get back to people within at least 24 hours on those outlets.
All right. Well, with that, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you learned something today or plan to make a change on your farm, let me know. I'd love to receive any feedback you have. Just click the link in the description to submit the form. It will help the future of this podcast to be a resource that is helpful for you. And while you're at it, I hope you go ahead and subscribe, share this with a friend, or leave a comment. And if you want more information, check out the show notes on our website at agengpodcast.com. That's agengpodcast.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day.
The proceeding has been a production of University of Vermont Extension. For more information on Extension, log on to www.uvm.edu/extension.